Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Yes, another one. I'm getting like Jeff over at Jeff's Colorado. Jeff, you know what I'm talking about, Colorado. Think Jeff Donahue Scale Modelling. There we go. There'll be a link to Jeff's channel in the description. It's taken so long to mention him. Anyway, and he does a lot of videos, and he's just announced to the world that he's back up and running after a small Christmas break. And I was getting so close to getting to on top of his videos. Never mind. Just like on my own channel at the moment. I've had another ship come in. What happened was I always check out for any extra photo etch that's going cheap on eBay, and that never is. But I like to check. And this came up. It's a sister ship to one of the other ships, strange enough, that I've got in the stash. And I've decided I'm going to build her. I might try and build some on camera. I'm not going to just have set days to build it because it'll be there forever. But I'm going to build her under the camera, not live because my head can't take the chat going backwards and forwards and stuff. I can't concentrate. So it'll just be me waffling away as I build her. But I got her for, I think it was around 20 quid, something like that, and it is HMS Invincible. So I've in 1 in 700, obviously the size and scale of the box. I've got her sister ship Ark Royal in her 1991 First Gulf War fit. Only difference is the Sea Dart missiles at the bow there, they were later removed on the Three Sisters. And that part of the deck filled in, I suppose, for extra storage area for helicopters and that, because you can call them light carriers, you can call them anti-submarine warfare carriers, which is, I believe, they were first called through-deck cruisers, which, you know, I really understand all that, but they're mainly anti-submarine, for mainly anti-submarine warfare with their helicopters, and they started flying Harriers off them, and then the Harriers, obviously always people like to see Harriers getting up the ski ramp and that, but never forget the helicopter crews in that, and the guys that serviced them, because that was to me one of the main components, you know, that's anti-submarine warfare. The picture on the front shows her probably slightly later than the Falklands, as in I don't believe that the helicopters in the artwork were, I thought they were sea grey, almost a bit like the colour of the flight deck. It's here or there. On the built model they do show the Harriers in like a dark blue, and I believe the helicopters in a dark blue. So I was going to build Ark Royal first. She's an slightly old, well, it's out of somebody's stash. Slightly older, but I just thought, no, before my wife can say, oh no, she's actually said to me yesterday, you have got a serious problem about buying model kits, and I says I haven't. I've always said though, if I see a ship, only ship that's at a particular price, and it really has to be more or less post-war Royal Navy ships. I have got some which will be built. I've got a complete set, if you remember from last Christmas, that my in-laws bought me of a 1 in 700 Bismarck, and I've got the whole issue for that. I've got photo etch, wooden deck and everything, and I've been holding back because I didn't think I could do it justice. So I've got a Bismarck to do. Robert sent me, along with those other kits, a Yamato. Now that'll need a full issue stuff. But what I'm saying is I've got other like World War II vehicles, ships and that as well. At the moment I'm enjoying doing my more modern, if you want to call it that. I mean, Invincible, all our three light carriers obviously aren't with us anymore. You could say they went long, they didn't need to go, you know, while they were still building our others, but as usual government scrapped them all. Save money quickly. But yeah, I waffle on, but it was a shame. I mean, they did a multi-million-pound refit, and within 2 years, in fact they built Invincible first, she was the first one. Took ages for them to build because in the 1970s, with all the usual strikes that we had over here, well, we have them now, but and constant government changes in the spec. It took ages to get her built as the first of the three sisters. So she's known as the Big Vince, by the way. And it took ages for her to get her built. And within 2 years of her joining the fleet, they wanted to sell her to Australia to replace the Australians' HMS Melbourne. And it's actually all gone through. It was just the fact that the Falklands conflict war came up, and obviously then they realised, well, maybe we do need a fixed-wing flight of some description, even if they're only operating Harriers. I still say it's a major mistake with our new carriers not putting a catapult on so we can launch our own and other people's aircraft. Never mind. I mean, I know that there is, you know, but you still have to rush it. If we were in a conflict, we'd have to rush her into it and get them all fitted out. Governments, they need such, we got such a lousy bunch of politicians for years. I'm talking 100 years, all of them, all stripes. But yeah, really looking forward to her to building this. I thought if I don't get one started, I've been planning to do Ark Royal for ages. Then Robert sent me, yes, you Robert, sent me ships. So Ark Royal got put back. But my shipbuilding is at the moment obviously Avenger, who's going to be having the decks painted today. So we've got HMS Avenger, as we all know, almost finishing, you know, getting completed. We've then got HMS Bristol that Robert sent me, which is the resin ship. I'm just going to be waiting in on some photo etch to come for her to so I can do it properly. So I can't really get involved in that because I need to cut bits out, but I want to have the photo etch in front of me type of thing, so I know what I want to change on it. There's not a lot. That will be a fairly quick build. Not that I'm going to be rushing it, but it's already there. It's a resin ship. It's different than the Glamorgan that Santa sent me, and that is, you know, you're adding pieces, although they're blocks of resin, but there's a ton of stuff to go on with that. I will be doing that one, but what I want to do first, other ships that I'm modelling, is get Bristol done. At the same time, I want to be working on Invincible, as and when I feel like it, and sticking maybe some build videos up as I go. And I when we can finally sort these, trying to scale some drawings of HMS Plymouth, I really would like to, again, just in the background, when I fancy putting a bit of plastic art together, because I'm sure I'm going to have to do loads of trial and error with that, but I'd like to do a 1 in 350 scale HMS Plymouth frigate, scratch build her from scratch. And then I want to probably get on to, I had thought of doing a Type 42. Now Robert's sent me one in that box, but I've also got one in my own stash as well. I did fancy doing one of the Type 42s, but I'm before Glamorgan, or I might do Glamorgan before the Type 42. I don't know. So yeah, lots going on. I almost picked up the box which is down here for Joachim's and Marcus's group build. I will be getting on that one, Marcus. That will be started. I'm hoping to have that done in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to be putting a video up over the weekend of that. I didn't really intend to put a video up today, but this came through. I did think of doing an unboxing, but you saw, if you somewhere in the reviews and unboxing section, you'll see Ark Royal, and apart from the sea darts and everything not being put on Ark Royal, which are on Invincible here, and that's it really. So yeah. So thank you very much. I don't know why I decided to put a video up on just flashing a box to you, but I did. So look forward to seeing you again on another video. All my figure painting Maras out there, nothing's changed, because I seem to be doing a load of models and a load of ship models. I'm looking down to the left here, I've just got to pick the hair on the another group of Prussians, and you'll be seeing the 18mm Napoleonic Prussians, 1806, for my own collection, and you'll be seeing those in the next. Do that means another video going up. You might have to wait till Monday or Tuesday for those, because otherwise you'll just be flooded with videos. But they'll have a video, and my Games Workshop Warhammer 40k Space Wolf Geigerfell hand. He's almost done. I painted the face and hair and everything on him. That's the last bit to do, apart from he's got like a collar thing I've got to paint. Armoured collar type of thing he's in, so I've just got to do that tonight, and he's ready. I've got to start working on the base now, painting and detailing that up. But yeah, so there will be some figures on show coming up fairly soon next week. I believe that's everything. Yeah, so if you want to follow along on the Big Vince, please do so. It'll be coming up, some videos coming up fairly sharpish with that. As I say, I'm really into my Royal Navy and Royal Fleet auxiliary ships, and I've got no room for any of them, but I'll just keep doing them. I'll end up having to throw them away in the end, you can guarantee. But I do it for the enjoyment of building them and creating something that. I don't know. I think as a nation, just, you're often into the ships. You know, not because we're an island, but just I don't know. You know, most people would be able to. I'm not saying that they would be able to pick Ark Royal out from a sisters type of thing, but you know, you mention Ark Royal and people tend to know Ark Royal. Invincible, a lot of people know because of the Falklands conflict. Poor old Illustrious in the middle, the middle sister, she doesn't get as much love, only because people remember Ark Royal and they remember Invincible, and Illustrious is like in the middle. So look after yourselves. I remember Illustrious. And we'll catch each other soon on another video.